It's Friday, and Fridays usually I'm at the shop. I try and catch up on the week at the shop, but today we are out on a small clearance. It's 8 AM. We're in Worcester Park, the place where I grew up as a kid, so I'm very familiar with Worcester Park in Surrey. Van is behind us, and we are down an alley, and we are clearing out this full garage today. Very, very full garage, very full. Our lovely customer is moving out, so she's had a bit of a declutter. Well, fortunately it does so everything's got to go. Everything's got to go, and I want to show you how we're doing it, what we're doing. I'm going to throw on a body cam to give you a point of view of what we're coming across as we clear it. Who knows what's going to be in there. Van is only here, garage is only there. It's not raining at the moment. It's going to be a good one. Hang around. Right, if we just keep, I don't know how much wood is going to be in here, so let's keep the wood separate anyway. Yeah. Obviously, any car boot stuff we can put straight to one side. Okay. Just a bin, we can use that for rubbish. Some of this is good stuff, some of it not so good. I mean, you got choppy stickies. You throw it, yeah, because it should do really. It just takes up space. But if we're back out next week, it won't be hanging around for long. Right, car boot box. Then we have
car boot box,
a shop box. Yeah, car boot box, shop box. This is a cool slip, brand new. Not been used, but yeah, not been used. Look at that. Crusade. That's straight in the shop box. eBay. Some nice bowls. Rubbish. Okay, although that's empty, that can go into our shop box as we use all the empty boxes for our packaging, so we don't have to pay for packaging, which is very handy. Oh, that's broken. That's broken. Table set. Okay. It can be car boot, but I'm going to need a bigger box.
Store.
Probably throw it as wood, cause yeah. Unless we find 4 of them or more. That was not such a good brand. I can go in there. Some cameras. I don't know, we go through them at the shop later. Okay, what's that? Some paint. Car boot. Car boot. Car boot. If any of these are vintage in any way, I'll turn to the shop because the bag lady has been in quite a lot recently. Yes. She seems to buy all of them. That's a little bit more modern. What's that one like? This looks a bit more modern as well. Might not be, isn't it? Got a bit of age.
coffee.
Oh, amazing. Thank you. Perfect. We'll just grab it. Lovely. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Amazing.
Anything else you need?
No, I think we're okay.
Shout
Yeah.
if you need us.
Yeah, we'll work our way through it. Yeah, no, amazing. Lovely.
Fun.
Thank you very much.
Discover all sorts of things I've already forgotten.
Yeah, yeah. Ah, yeah, good. Good for us for the shop. For the shop. Bag's very quick. Right, these will all need to be gone through. Some of these are going to be classical. That's fine, they can go into a shop box. For now, it's a scrap. Oh, it's one for Ian. Ah! Ah! Oh, look at it. Oh. Yeah, these are like unopened Christmas presents. Yep. Airfix. It's a modern one though. Yeah. Most of this is all crafty stuff. What's that? What's Tommy? Mario toy. I don't know what this stuff is worth, but we can look it up. Look on this. Probably worth us eBaying. It's just literally a bit of wood, isn't it? It's yeah. This is good stuff. Dermalogica. It's all sealed as well, so that's good stuff. That will go into our shop pile. Champneys again. We'll look into that. See if that's worth eBay, especially this time of year with Christmas coming up. It's all sealed still. Probably not so much that, but certainly these bits can go to car boot. We'll research the other bits further. There we go. It's just what we need. You got underneath the Paul Smith. Let's see what that is. Look at that. That's all right. Paul Smith. Give that a go. There you go, mate. You got your Christmas work do t-shirt sorted. Actually, I might as well keep hold of that for now. I don't think it's been opened. There you go, Virgin box. Someone will have that at the car boot. Quarter of the way through now, I'd say, and my phone decides to get full up on the storage, so I've had to just stop and just delete a load of old videos. So hopefully we'll be okay for the rest of it. But yeah, we're halfway through, well, quarter of the way through. Mostly so far, it's been mostly car boot stuff as opposed to rubbish and shop, but good, you know. If we can get half a van load of car boot out of this, then fantastic. Not that we need it at the moment, but it's good. It's good. So let's get back to the body cam. It's this one I was opening. I don't know what this is. Seems very full. Oh, it's just gonna be clothing, is it? Yeah. Oh, that looks quite nice. Silk scar, got in the shop pile. Might be good. of the shop. Suitcase. That's quite cool. T-shirt in there, squashed into a little square. There we go. That's in there. We'll just click hold it out and I'll collect them all like the phones and deal with them all in one. Oh, I think there's some more in here. Another phone. Oh, there's loads of phones. Got some. Another one. Nice old iPod. Another phone. Another phone. Another camera. Remote control, and then whatever this is, it's like a iPad or is it a Kindle? Yeah, you got a Kindle as well. So there's some good bits in there, which can go into a separate part. Okay, car boot. I want to pass you some bits out, Kev. Some of the rubbishy bits. I haven't actually looked at that. This is shop, potential shop. This bit here, that's Ian's, definitely Ian's.
So that can go in there.
That's just car boot. That's it's John Lewis. It's obviously good, but right, that's all clothing. We'll just put the clothing in there. Even you've got North Face. Maybe they'd be worth us doing separately. Whilst we have a little break now and do a time lapse, lots of you asked in our last video, where do we get all the stock? Well, this is it. This gives you a bit of an insight of where our stock comes from. We clear 2 to 3 houses per week on average. So as you can imagine, we accumulate a lot of stock. So yeah, we're well over halfway now. We've still got to go through this end bit down here. That's a bit of a scrap pile. That's our car boot stuff there, plus loads of car boot out there. And this is our little bit of a shop pile around here. Just checking some things on eBay before we decide where it goes. These are the Muck Boot Company. There's 2 pairs of them. They look really, really good quality, but I only seem to get £15 to £25 a pair, and on eBay. And so for us, these are the sort of things we take to car boot sale. By the time we spend time cleaning them, listing them, fees, etc., it's not worth our time. So we take them to the car boot sale, get a £5 a pair. However, this little thing, it appears to be brand new, never been used. A used one, £83 on eBay, sold. So that's a good little find. All the rubbish has now been dealt with. We're now gonna, even though the van's not full up, we could probably get all on in one load. The tip's not that far, and it makes it easier for us. We can then get the rubbish on, go to the tip, get rid of the rubbish, come back with a completely empty van, and everything else that's in there, we know it's car boot or scrap or a little bit for shop. So it just makes our job a lot easier, is what I'm trying to say. Although it makes it longer, not by much, half an hour longer, makes it easier. We are now back at the garage. Rubbish is gone, empty van. Now it's time to bag and box all this up. So we got scrap in here and car boot and a tiny bit for the shop. Not a lot, but we never get loads shop stuff from garage clearances. But let's get the camera up and running and time lapse this one. Now, as you can probably gather, that we care a lot about where the stuff goes that we clear. We try to avoid landfill as much as possible. So we have a strict process, and the process remains the same no matter if it's a small garage clearance or a large 7-bedroom house. The process is exactly the same. We take to car boot sales, charities, and to our shop whilst we can, and then we look to recycle what we can't, and then we look to throw it as rubbish. But if I'm honest, there's not much that goes to landfill by the end of our strict process. There really isn't much, so let's stick to it. Now we know what's what. The garage is completely empty now. And now we've got piles out here. So all of this, all of that is all car boot. All of it. Including, there's another bag of car boot there. These unit things. And then the rest of it is for the, so you've got a tub for the shop there. And you've got a bag of stuff for the shop there. A lot of these, in all fairness, are just empty boxes. And then we've got this lovely old TV. This old Philips. The VHS slot. Believe it or not, even though it's certainly not a flat screen, these are really, really popular with gamers playing vintage game consoles. So believe it or not, they're actually worth money. I think this is probably worth about 50, 60 quid if we were to sell it on eBay. However, the hassle for us the lack of space at the shop and the hassle, it's so heavy, the girls are going to have to mess around with it, pick it up. So we'll take it to the car boot sale, try and get 20 quid for it. But it should be worth about 60 quid. So there you go. We're going to load up now and then recap at the end. That is it. Job is done. Job is now complete. Completely empty garage. All swept out. And then, I mean, it looks fuller than what it is because the way I've loaded it, I haven't loaded it properly. It's going to come straight off into a garage. There's no point in me stacking it, but that is it. That is it. That's a little insight into just one of our small jobs. What we do, how we do it. There's been 2 of us on this job. It's taken us probably, we had to go to the tip, so that took an hour out of our day. So say this has taken us 4 hours to complete. So morning's work, which isn't bad at all. Lots of stuff safe in landfill, lots of stuff heading over to the next car boot sale, amongst other things, which is exciting. A few things in the shop as well. So that's been it. Been another day, another clearance, garage clearance this time. Thank you for watching. As always, hit that subscribe button. Thank you for support. And then the bigger we get, the better content we can create for you. And just before we go, a little bit of bonus content. The lady and the gentleman have just said, can we take this off their hands as well? They don't want it anymore. It's a folding bike. Turn, I think it is. Immaculate condition. We just folded it up ourselves. So there's a little Brucey bonus for you. Brilliant.